This is my bathroom right over here. He said it's not in the bathroom.
Great. So I'm from Hungary, as Olivia said yesterday. France, it's the second largest country in the European Union, 68 million inhabitants, of which 10.5 live in the big capital city of Paris. Going to the Normandy land, we are going here to Le Havre. Seine River is 777 kilometers, which is 482 miles, but we are not sailing all of them. We are just sailing half of it, from Paris to Le Havre, because before Paris only boats up to 15 meters are able to sail due to the depth and the logs and so on. Well, I think that today we managed. Thank you very much for your punctuality. Thank you. I exemplified yesterday, making a joke, but it's not a joke. Very important information that it's the only must for you on board is the all aboard time for real emergencies. From Paris to Les Andelys was 164 and we departed Les Andelys and we are on our way to Rouen. Visits this morning the castle of Chateau Gaillard. And why I say from 9 a.m. because we will stop this very evening at 6:30 in Rouen. And I was telling you there's a good reason why we stop in Rouen is because we have the start of a tidal river. Tidal river means that the tides 4 times a day go up, 2 times high tide, 2 times low tide. But it's not coinciding with the 24 hours of a day. So it's kind of a lunar day. Before the construction of the locks, they were deeply affected by what we call the tidal bore. It happens nowadays in Bordeaux, not on the Seine River, because we have the logs, the Tankerville, so we are not affected by this tidal bore. Honfleur, which is in the very mouth of the river, in the left bank of the river. There's a beautiful, lovely fisherman's town, painted by all the impressionists, and everybody's invited there. And you can, in Honfleur, act really French, because we have, you will see by the parking lot where we park the buses, you have a fish market, and you will see some French people there having this French breakfast, which is oysters and champagne. So you can do it. This very city was like this in 1945. I guess everybody knows, was bombarded by the Allies. This is Le Havre. In the afternoon, you will have the chance to do Le Havre city tour from 3 to 5. It's a combination bus ride and walking tour. We are departing from Le Havre to, most of you, or some of you, you're here because of this very day. This is the landing beaches day. This is D-Day. Some of you, you're Canadians. Some of you from Great Britain. Some of you, you're Americans. Obviously, for the American sector, you will visit Utah, Omaha, and then for the British and Canadian sectors, you are together. British and Canadian sectors. Canadian or American. Second option, for those of you, maybe some of you, you've already been to the landing beaches and you don't want to come back there. This is the second option, which is a nice tour. It's a full day tour as well, departing at 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Pays d'Auge. Pays d'Auge is the essence, the quintessential thing about Normandy, region, where they produce cider, where they produce as well Calvados, which is the spirit made out of apple juice too. So if you have been to the Normandy beaches and you want to join us for the Pays d'Auge, feel free to do so. In short, Normandy US landing beaches, Normandy British and Canadian landing beaches, or Pays d'Auge full day. Rouen, you don't expect. Have you been to Rouen?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's a big city, and it's a nice, beautiful place in Rouen. That square, in that very square where Jeanne d'Arc was burned at the stake, you have the oldest restaurant of France, La Couronne, and you can visit all the city joining us for this walking tour as well. Different paces. And you will visit the square with Jeanne d'Arc was burned in the stake, but you have option B in the morning, which is taste of Normandy. Some of you, I think 55 of you already signed up for this excursion, Chateau de Bonne excursion, in the afternoon. We stopped in Vernon because we are all going to visit, well, not if you don't want to come, you just don't need to come, but you were in Amsterdam and you went to the Van Gogh Museum and you are really wanting to know more about Van Gogh and be in the place, see the place he was living in Auvers-sur-Oise before he committed apparently suicide. You will see and you will visit this church, you will visit the place where he was living, you will be able to visit the tomb of Van Gogh along with his brother Theo. They are buried there in Auvers-sur-Oise. If not, you can go to Chateau de Saint-Germain-en-Laye.